I love that game. It was my goatee that year. I was like, this game rules. But then I saw they added new content and like better music. I was like, fuck, I'm not playing through that game again right now.
Yeah, so I see the Dragon Quest 8 Pro poster right in the back.
Yes, I love
added
it.
yeah, they actually added the 8 soundtrack into the game too, you know?
Yeah, they have like his outfit and everything too, man. It's
Yeah, you can get the outfit.
it's I mean, for sure.
I can't believe people played the PS4 version because like there's no party following you around. That's crazy.
Nope. Yeah.
There's no sprint button. That's crazy. Nope. You can only forge at camps. That's crazy. You know.
Yep. Yeah. We had it rough.
Yeah. So a lot of like wonderful quality of life, life ticks. So definitely get the S version.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're gonna
update
be spending a lot of time.
Yeah, I'm like looking at the definitive edition on Steam right now. It's on sale, so it's like, oh, maybe I'll just pick that up on the side.
Dude, just get this one now. Yeah.
Yeah, like I might as well.
Yeah, I got it on Steam too. It was on sale. I was like, I'll play it again on PC.
How big is your party in that game? Like, how many characters can you have with you?
I will say 7 for now. There's one spoiler character, so.
Okay, yeah, gotcha. It's 4 players in a fight, right?
So it's 4 players in each fight, yeah. But then you can cycle the party in and out at any time, like during the fight. So it's not even like Rebirth where you're kind of stuck with the 3 people, but then the rest of the 3 people are in the back, which is sick. I love that shit. But Dragon Quest is like more strategic. Like you can use your whole party in the fight, and like switching out a character, like there's barely a toll for that.
Nice.
If you need your healer or your magic spell user and their magic party,
right?
And then
all many.
So just drop that spell, you know. So I was really like, here's the thing about Dragon Quest 11. You started out because everyone says this is like the most basic JRPG, right? This is just a turn-based JRPG, and then it starts out that way. You just fight, defend, items, heal, blah blah blah, right? Once you actually get the party, and then once you're actually in the mid game, and you're starting to unlock the classes, because each character has their own locked class. They're each like 1 or 2 classes, like 2 or 3 classes each. But the way they balance party out, like you can use any kind of party makeup, and it'll be a good party, you know. And you're really thinking about like party synergy. It's really credible. I think that's what makes Rebirth such a fascinating feat, is that they were kind of able to achieve that in a high production quality and like a action type game.
Yeah.
But Dragon Quest 11 does that in like a turn-based thing, where like, damn, every single party member is useful. You really use them. Everyone's leveling up at the same time. So now I have all my party at level 99. They have all the best gear at +3. And it's like all the best gear, dude. Like it takes forever to get the best gear. Because you have to run around the world to get like all these different equipment and all these different crafting materials. Because I hate crafting in games. The Dragon Quest 11 makes crafting fun. Because you know that like this enemy has this crafting element, so you have to go to this stage and you have to steal from them, and then suddenly unlock. Holy shit! This is giving me the same happy brain chemical that I get from either a Resident Evil or a Dark Souls. You know, where it's like I'm running around and I'm doing all this shit and like making things right in the world, and that's specifically the theme of Dragon Quest 11. Is like you're trying to make everything in the world right. But in Resident Evil or like a Dark Souls, you're running around and you're like getting all this stuff and you're maximizing your character or you're maximizing your Resident Evil stuff. That's why it kind of felt for me too. It's like you're just running around and like doing certain tasks, like putting everything in the right place. Yeah. And Dark Souls and Dragon Quest, I was going to say Dragon Quest have a lot of similarity in that, like, you know, certain enemies will have like this kind of like item, so you have to like seek it out. Right. So it's very, very structured, and you know, it just makes me feel like so closely tied to like certain areas, you know, because I'm familiar with them, and I'm getting to know them, and I need to go back there. So yeah, this level of obsession with gear and party makeup, like that's what I did not expect in Dragon Quest 11. I was like, oh, I want a really good story and a really cozy JRPG experience. But I did not expect to be so engaged in making sure that my party was optimized and maximized. Because the fights are really, really challenging. The late game fights and the post game fights are super fun, you know? And normally I don't really care about that stuff, or I used to care about that stuff in the 16-bit era, right? But then eventually I was like, I don't really care.
Yeah.
But that's kind of because they stopped making